Ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? This is Cinderace, and in this video, we're going to be talking about potential Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Fighters Pass DLC characters. So, let's start with this breakdown. As of right now, Fighters Pass 2 has yet to reveal any of the DLC characters. But what characters can we expect? Well, Byleth's reveal for Fighter 5 and Fighters Pass 1 reminded Smash fans that Nintendo does run the show. So it shouldn't surprise anyone if within Fighters Pass 2 that at least one DLC character is a Nintendo-owned one. One franchise that the internet has been highly speculating, and a lot of rumors have come with that as well, is the ever so popular Pokemon series. And of course, with the release of Pokemon Sword and Shield in November of 2019, a Pokemon new to this game could make its way into Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Of course, Pokemon Sword and Shield has sold exceptionally well. The game sold over 16 million copies by the end of January of 2020. This makes it the fifth best-selling Switch game after Mario Kart 8, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, Super Mario Odyssey, and The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild. Keep in mind that all of those games, with the exception of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, all came out in 2017. So, in just over 2 months, the games, being Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield, were able to sell this many copies, 16 million, and that's pretty impressive. It's due to this success that Nintendo might want to celebrate and promote these games even further with a new Pokemon fighter in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. So now, with our thinking caps on, what Pokemon can we expect as DLC? Well, here are a few ideas that I've come up with. Our first candidate is Rillaboom. Now, Rillaboom is the final evolution of the Pokemon Grookey, who is the grass starter in Pokemon Sword and Shield. Rillaboom is a giant gorilla who has a drum set in his moveset. Perhaps some of his moveset could utilize these drums and or other musical themed abilities. A lot of people think that Rillaboom can make it into Super Smash Bros. Ultimate because it would complete the trio of final form starters that we currently already see. Of course, we have Pokemon Trainer who has Squirtle, Ivysaur, and Charizard, but we also have the standalone characters, the Fire Final Evolution starter Incineroar, and my personal favorite, the Water Final Evolution starter, Greninja. So, Rillaboom could complete the set of 3, being a Grass Final Evolution starter. So my second candidate, which is kind of a mix of 2, if for some reason maybe we didn't get Rillaboom, is perhaps Grookey or Thwackey, its evolution. So Nintendo likes to throw us curveballs, that's for dang sure. So instead of giving us a Final Evolution for a Grass-type starter, perhaps we could just get a Grass-type starter. Me personally, I prefer the designs of Grookey and Thwackey over Rillaboom, and I think Rillaboom's design is quite lackluster, and I think other fans also share that same opinion. So maybe Grookey or Thwackey could be a bit of a smaller, faster character, similar to Squirtle or Pikachu. Thwackey could be like a mix of both, like Ivysaur on Pokemon Trainer. Some more candidates that could also make it into Smash Ultimate, again, if Nintendo decides to throw some more curveballs at us, could be Cinderace and Inteleon. Cinderace and Inteleon are the final evolutions of Scorbunny and Sobble, respectively. Both are supposed to be fast Pokemon, especially Cinderace, who can use a moveset where he kicks a soccer ball around, is basically what he's designed after. As for Inteleon, it could share a similar moveset to Greninja, which, again, from a Super Smash Bros. Game, a similar character wouldn't be exactly out of the realm of possibility. Of course, neither of these I would really like to see, and I have actually 2 more pretty unique fighters ideas that we could potentially see. So my next candidate, which a lot of people really enjoy and love this Pokemon, is the Pokemon Sirfetch'd. Sirfetch'd is actually the evolution of Galarian Farfetch'd, which is a Pokemon that got a new form in Pokemon Sword and Shield. Farfetch'd came from the original Pokemon games being Red and Blue back in 1996. So it's cool to see, many years later, that Farfetch'd ends up getting an evolution. Sirfetch'd wields a sword and a shield, which could be pretty cool to represent the Sword and Shield games as a fighter. You've definitely seen memes for this guy. He definitely has a really cool design. Of course, he could technically be another sword fighter, so that might aggravate some Smash Bros. Fans. And finally, here's an idea that I haven't really been seeing many people talk about. One of my favorite Pokemon in Pokemon Sword and Shield is the Pokemon Toxtricity. Now, some people are probably turning their heads. Why Toxtricity? Well, Toxtricity is actually a pretty cool Pokemon. In fact, it has 2 different forms. The Amped form, which is its purple and yellow design, and the low-key form, which is the light blue and purple design. Toxtricity evolves from the Pokemon Toxel, which both are poison and electric types. It's a pretty rare Pokemon that you actually receive from a daycare breeder on Route 5 in Pokemon Sword and Shield. It hatches into Toxel, which then will evolve into Toxtricity. We of course already have a baby Pokemon evolution in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, that being Lucario. Lucario is a pretty popular Pokemon. and it evolves from the Pokemon Riolu, which is also another popular baby Pokemon. So seeing a Pokemon like Toxtricity could also potentially get into Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Of course, this would be pretty random, but again, Nintendo is pretty random and these kind of things do happen. So, Toxtricity could be a possibility. To recap, the many different Pokemon that I suggested that could be potential DLC fighters in Super Smash Bros. Fighter Pass 2 were Rillaboom, Grookey or Thwackey, Cinderace or Inteleon, Sirfetch'd, and Toxtricity. So what do you guys think? Do any of these Pokemon have a shot? Or is there another Pokemon from Sword and Shield that you'd like to see? Please be sure to let me know in the comments below. Of course, if you guys are new to the channel, please do be sure to like and subscribe. Thank you very much for tuning in today. Take care, and as always, happy gaming!